found this video because, for whatever reason, your house is too hot. And the only reason my house is too hot is because my higher portable air conditioner is making horrible knocking, ticking, tapping noises. It still cools, but I can't hear the television. This video shows the repair of model HPB10XCR. Any other models, they may have differences. Disclaimer, I'm an idiot. You may not want to follow these directions. We'll get started by removing this exhaust hose. Then remove the power cord cover plate. Remove the drain plug retainer nut. On the back side, you have 5 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Remove those screws. On the side, remove those 2 screws. And do the same on the other side. You can now remove the back panel. The front panel, it's still attached by this umbilical cord. Where the arrow is pointing to, press that tab and you'll be able to unplug the cord. Next, we're going to check the upper blower fan to see if that's our issue. Nope, it is good. There's another blower fan down below. I'm spinning the upper fan while taking a look at the lower fan. And there's the problem, a cracked lower fan blower wheel. Unfortunately, you just can't remove that fan blower wheel from underneath because it's trapped. The housing, it prevents you from removing it from below. So you're going to have to disassemble from the top down. You can start by removing the 3 top cover plate screws. The plan is to separate the 2 halves, kind of like opening up a sandwich. Remove the 2 condenser screws. On the other side, there's 2 more condenser screws. The bottom screw, it's a little bit hidden. It helps if you're using a screwdriver that has a magnetic tip. Next, there's 3 screws to remove from the control panel cover. These here are your America wires. Take a picture, then unplug these wires. Now you have this black relay that has a blue and white wire. I'm leaving these wires attached so they don't get mixed up with the America wires. I'm unplugging this connection, pushing in on this tab and unplugging this 4-wire connector. Unplugging this black spade connector. Notice on my circuit board there's empty slots where no wires were ever attached. Next, I'm pulling off both this red plug and black plug. Now I can remove the control panel from the AC unit. Here I'm figuring out which ground wires need removed in order to separate the unit. It looks like 2 out of the 4 wires need removed. Okay, these wires are now free. Power cable is free. We just have to slide this bundle of wires down out of that retainer. Let's remove this tape. These 4 screws, they hold the sandwich together, so let's remove these 4 screws. It helps if you're using a screwdriver that has a magnetic tip. I'm gently moving the copper lines out of the foam channel. See here, the condenser, it sits on top of this plastic holder. You have to lift up and gently pull the condenser out. Slowly move the condenser until you have enough clearance to remove the top half of the sandwich. Okay, I think I made enough room for takeoff.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour.
Let's get this broken hamster wheel off. Grab your 8mm and loosen the bolt. crusty green, that's most likely thread locker from the factory. Then just wiggle the blower wheel off the motor shaft. I was able to find the replacement part on eBay. This part number that I'm listing, it's only for this air conditioning model. The flat area on the motor shaft, that's where you're going to want the bolt to make contact. Here I'm using thread locker to make sure that bolt never backs out. Look here, you can see where the broken wheel was rubbing on the housing. The longer you ran the AC, the louder the tapping noise would get. And that's because heat was causing the broken wheel to expand. Let's put the sandwich back together. Screw back in the 4 tower screws. Carefully move the condenser back into place. Make sure the condenser pipes are seated correctly. Feed the power cord back in. Replace the 2 screws on this end. And 2 more screws on the other end. Retape the 2 sides together. The control panel mounting bracket, it sits on this ledge. Rework these wires back into the slotted holder. Reconnect the various plugs back on the board. On my model, these spots are empty. On your model, it could be different. Feed the 2 ground wires back into the holder and reconnect them down below. I added some new zip ties to neaten things up. Put back on the control board cover plate and tighten the 3 screws. Add the top cover plate with its 3 screws. Reconnect the umbilical cord to the circuit board on the front panel. Here, I did a little bit of a modification. I used a hot glue gun to keep the styrofoam in place. Now, I'm going to carefully work this front panel back into place. And you can also work that back panel back into place. Put all your panel screws back in. Power cord cover plate. Drain plug retainer nut. Okay, that should be about it. Let's give it a try. I hope this video was helpful. Stay cool and have a great summer.